I feel like it's time. I feel like I'm ready for the next step, and that's stepping into the professional game. I've been around the environment, around the pro environment for a while now, with different club visits and licensing and interacting with different pro coaches. So I feel like this is the moment now to do it, and I feel like I'm ready. Everything really. First time on the pitch with new players, with a new team, seeing how it's all going to come together. First game, crowds, hopefully big crowds and full stadiums, competition, travel, everything. It would take a little bit longer for me to explain everything, but if I could summarize it, it would be intensity and detail. Intensity being present in training every day, and making the environment feel like a game or as close to it as possible. Detail when it comes to instruction and on and off the field. And then even more than that, creating a positive environment where players, staff, everyone that's involved in the club love coming to training, love being involved, because that's ultimately what everyone is looking for. You don't want to come to work and be miserable. So I feel like that's a responsibility of mine, being the head coach, and I'm going to do everything to make that happen. Hopefully more of the same. What I can promise is that I'll give absolutely everything every single day. I know how hard people work in this city, and it would be absolutely unforgivable if we didn't do the same, especially since we do have the best jobs in the world. So obviously every team has different needs when it comes to positional profiles, and we do as well. And we look at the system that we're going to try and implement, and we look at the players that are needed for that system. So obviously we look at our positional profiles, but more than that, we're going to look at character. We're going to really try to bring in people with the right character. And it hasn't been easy, because we're doing a lot of this based on few conversations, and obviously we're doing our homework when it comes to reaching out to references and things of that sort. But that's a big goal of us, to bring in people with the right character, with the right mindset, that are going to just make our environment better. It's massively important for us. We want to be able to develop players that will fit right into our system, and we know how rich with GTAs with talent when it comes to youth players. So that's obviously a massive goal of ours for this year, but also for the future. Winning culture takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, but it comes down to standards. It comes down to doing the right thing daily, day in, day out, on field and off the field, and holding the players accountable, holding the staff accountable, obviously myself as well. And if we do all of that, the results will just come naturally. And hopefully, as results start coming, it's something that becomes a habit, and we build that winning culture. I think I'm generally a calm person, which helps. But I would be lying if I said that I don't feel nerves before games, sometimes even before trainings. And it's something that I've worked on over the years. I would say it comes down to two things. One is preparation. The more prepared you go into an event, whether it's a game or a training session, or really anything that's of value to you, you're going to remove some of those nerves. And then the second thing is really making a conscious effort to enjoy it. In the past, I would go into games and think about every single positive and negative scenario that could happen, from the refs to things going badly in games, and that would just give me a necessary amount of stress going into it, and that would affect me throughout the game as well. So it's finding that right balance where you still feel alert and you feel ready, but you're not overwhelmed with nerves, because then you're going to be missing things that you need to be seeing in games. Every big club in the world is a major part of their community, so we want to be a massive part of ours. it's obviously the being supported and being loved and getting good crowds out to our stadium will be absolutely massive. But we also obviously play a huge part in getting to that point, and we plan to be ingrained in the community, part of this community, and it's a big goal of ours. I'm hoping we'll have a big impact on the city, especially on the youth, but on the overall community as well. I think, and I'm hoping that it's going to bring a certain level of passion and bring us together and inspire future generations. So it's really up to us to make that happen with the product on the field, but also being ingrained in the community, which we definitely plan on being. Hopefully we can inspire the community. We can engage the community. We can have at least our stadium full when it comes to home games. When it comes to results, I don't think there's anyone in the league that will come in and have a goal to finish third or fourth. Obviously, we wanna win, and that's something that I think would probably not be unique just to us. I hope we're a massive part of this community. I hope our results are something that we're all proud of, and I really hope we inspire future generations of players and kids that are right now. I remember when TFC first came in, and I think it was 2007, and how much that did for the community and for youth, and how excited kids were in the city. I hope we can have a similar effect, and that can carry on for a number of years.